Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol. We have a new image to go through as well as some filming updates for Season 3, so let's break it down. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol, Season 2 and 3. We're going to talk about some filming news, of course, because it's now been about a week or so that Daryl Dixon Season 3 has been filming, so we're going to go through some updates for that. We're also going to talk about a new image for Season 2 and stuff like that as well. So yeah, The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, of course, guys, is about a month away as of right now. The Season 2 premiere, actually a little bit less than that, because it releases on the 29th of September, and we're now the 31st of August. Not to mention, we did have a teaser a couple days ago. It was a minor thing. It wasn't anything too big, but it was a minor teaser that they put on their social media of Daryl walking, and you had the nest in front of him and stuff, and it said 1 month left. So, yeah, you know, I gotta say, man, this has been one of the most excruciating waits for a season of The Walking Dead. Mostly because we haven't really had anything all that major since, like, March, honestly. It's been very, very just there, you know what I'm saying, since March. So I'm very, very happy that we're finally almost at the Daryl Dixon premiere. I think another thing that kind of makes this wait a little bit difficult is finding out that originally Snowpiercer wasn't supposed to air at this time, and Daryl Dixon was going to be in the summer, and we probably would have had this season by now if it wasn't for Snowpiercer. So, I mean, it's over now. What are you going to do? But I will say it is definitely something that you can't get out of your head once you hear it once. You know, it's like, man, we could have been seeing Daryl Dixon by now, you know, but it's like, oh, no, Snowpiercer, moving train in the snow. Apparently that's, you know, more important. So, which I checked out clips of that show. That show looks incredibly mid as hell. But again, I haven't seen it, so I can't fully say. I saw the Snowpiercer movie back in the day, though. It was awful. We actually reviewed it here on the channel a couple years ago. It was really terrible. But anyway, so we got a new image for Season 2 of Daryl Dixon. We have one of Isabel. She is standing in a window. She has a new shirt on, like a white shirt on and stuff. I'm assuming this is her at the nest. And I also assume that this is not the first episode, because obviously in the first episode she had a different outfit on, so this is probably in one of the later episodes of this season, probably episode 2, 3, 4, something like that. I don't think it'll be anything past that, though, because I also think that the nest will be attacked in the first few episodes by Janae's people, and obviously that leads to Daryl getting captured and, you know, stuff like that. So it's going to be an intense season. It's going to be a really intense season. This image, not too much to take away from it, but I will say that, yeah, you know, there is a lot to it. So, very excited to see more of Isabel in Season 2. I'm very nervous for her character because I have to admit she was one of my favorite elements of the first season of this show, and I don't really think, or at least I'm not confident in the idea that she's gonna, you know, be a huge character or even a character at all in the third season, honestly. I would leave it an even higher chance that they just leave her character behind, honestly. Which is unfortunate because I feel like that would feel like kind of a waste of time. I hope that Isabel is in Season 3 of Daryl Dixon, but I don't think that's going to happen. But speaking of, you know, let's kind of go into that a little bit. They've been filming Daryl Dixon Season 3 for the last week now. They're still on 301, I think, unless they're on 302 now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're still filming the premiere, though, as we speak. And I swear, every image I'm seeing, every photo I'm finding of Norman Reedus on set is him covered in blood. So you know that this premiere is going to be action-oriented. I can't believe we're talking about expectations for a premiere when we have another premiere to get ready for in a couple weeks, you know. But, you know, again, all we know about it so far is that, and if you've been following along with some of the content updates that we've been kind of doing this week, you'll know that Daryl has purple suspenders on, you know, and overalls and stuff. He's covered in blood. They're filming in Spain, but, and this has been a major twist lately, apparently, the actual show, though, like in the show canon, they're filming in Spain in real life. But in the actual show, they're supposed to be in London, in England. So they're masking the location. They're making it look like it's something that it's not, basically. They're almost pulling The Boys, where, if you guys have ever watched The Boys, they film in Canada, in Toronto, but they make it look like it's in New York, you know? That's kind of what Daryl Dixon is doing. Now, again, I don't know why they didn't just film there. I mean, London is not that far away from Spain, if you think about it. I don't know why they didn't just opt for that, but again, I feel like it's something that somebody just pulled out of their ass, honestly. I feel like either Norman pulled that out of his ass or Gimple pulled that out of his ass. One of the two. Because I feel like there was a plan to put it in Spain. There was literally a synopsis released at Comic-Con saying that they land in Spain. So the fact that they're making this look like London, that definitely feels like a last-minute decision. Whether it's something that Norman Reedus thought was going to be a good idea, or if it's something that Gimple thought was going to be a good idea, I don't know. But it goes to show you that there's no vision. They're just trying to figure out what location looks the best, and then they go with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just up in the air, really. But there you go. They're filming in London. I've seen a few photos on set. Nothing too major, but currently right now, that's what they're doing, is filming the premiere. We had a few messages from Norman Reedus and Melissa McBride telling people that they were filming in Spain. And that's basically it, with this third season, I'm interested. The biggest concern I have is that Caudron and Isabel do not have anything to do with this, which I think is a huge L for this show if either of them are not in this, honestly, because I feel like they were really good characters. And I honestly wish them luck trying to build up new characters again, I think they had a good cast for Daryl Dixon. I still do at the time of season 2. I think it's great. Although just Carol and Daryl, with all those other new characters just probably not being around, yeah, that's rough, honestly, I will say. So hopefully, if we get any information on Clemence Posey or Roman Levi being on set for Season 3, I am going to talk about that because that is a big deal. And honestly, that's the one thing about this season I would not mind knowing. Because honestly, just Daryl and Carol, I'll watch it, but man, I mean, honestly, they had something going with Caudron, man. They really did. They had something going with Isabel. They really, really did. I would really hate for them to just eliminate that. You know what I'm saying? And just make... Because here's the thing, right? It also ruins the reputation of the series, because then when you watch Season 3 and potentially Season 4 in England, you're going to introduce new characters, and then it's like, okay, well, what happens to them after Season 4? They'll probably not be ever around again. You know what I'm saying? So... that's what I'm saying. It would ruin the credibility of the show and the investment in the show if all these new characters eventually just don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as Daryl and Carol survive, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So it's an interesting time. I'll say that. It's an interesting kind of situation. I'm interested in seeing what they do with it. I'm hoping Caudron or Isabel, at least one of the two, is involved in Season 3, but again, it doesn't sound like that's going to be the case. So, post comments down below, guys. Are you guys excited for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon coming out in less than a month now, in like 28 days? So, yeah, very excited for that. Very excited to get Daryl Dixon back. Excited to get some Walking Dead content on our screens back again as well. And there you go, guys. Post comments down below. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, be sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for my videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.